All right, a little dark right here, but I wanted to show you what was going on in the deep, dark depths of the house. I hate the basement. I don't like basements. But that is where our pantry is, and that is one of the things that we are working on during the heat wave because it's cool down here. We're back at the creepy. All right, so we have about 30 minutes before dawn. So I wanted to get some things out of the pantry and onto this other shelf. I have 2 more shelves to build to finish cleaning out the pantry. I got the spray paint, the Kills spray paint, to put over some of the spots down here. And I gotta figure out where some of this water is coming from because we are just now getting our first rain. And even though we're sitting on Hell's front porch, I am wearing a hoodie because it's cold down here. I don't know if you just heard my big fat cat run down the stairs. It sounded like an elephant. Okay, let's get to this, y'all. Our first order of business is to make sure we get absolutely everything out of the pantry. This actually takes quite a long time, and my cats decide to knock some things off the shelves, and then I have to stop and I have to pick it up, and it's all super fun. But we eventually get there and get to move on. I did buy mats for the wire shelves. They are a little too short. I will link them below because they are extremely helpful if you have wire shelves. We have one whole side cleared out, and you see how scary this is, and this is why I just want to get it cleaned up and painted so it feels fresh and not terrifying. Like, super terrifying to me. I really don't like basements. So I'm about to build out the second or third, I can't remember, shelf that I'll be using. These are the Amazon Basics shelves, which I will link below. They are extremely simple to put together. You can get them in 4 or 5 shelves. They come in a lot of different sizes for whatever you need. I use these shelves absolutely everywhere because they are so simple to put together. They're adjustable. You can put them together, take them apart, put them together, take them apart. And even if you move, they are great to move because you just snap the things off and you're good to go. And it goes back into a box and woo, happy, yay, move a shelf without actually having to move the entire freaking shelf. Like you can see me here snap these little black clips on. That's what the shelves sit on. And you can take that shelf off, unclip those brackets, and move the shelf to any line on the corners that you see there. And I just count and make sure they are all even. Oh. All right. We got this whole side left to do. I highly doubt it's going to fit on that one shelf. I do have another shelf, which I will build and bring down because I need that for something else real quick. All right. Now we may just have to find places to stash things for the time being because that may have to be how this goes. All right, so I'm going to finish clearing off these shelves. I am not organizing a flippin' thing as I am removing it. I am just trying to get it cleared out. I'll organize it all when I get it put back into the pantry. Now that we have the shelves out, everything cleared out, you can see like how gross this really is. We really didn't have the time when we moved in to take stock of anything. It was just get in, get settled, and then I headed off for surgery. So it was a bit of a thing getting everything moved in. So I'm going to go through, make sure I get everything swept up. Then I'm going to go through with a shop vac and make sure all the little bits and pieces are picked up. I pointed out an icky spot to my husband, and I really didn't expect him to like go over there and clean it up for me. So I know it looked like I was hovering over him, but I'm actually standing there in shock because I said, "Ew, that's gross." And he just went over there and cleaned it for me, which I am super appreciative of because I really didn't want to do it. So now I'm just going through with some Kills spray paint and getting into all the really harder spots to reach. Alright, so we're heading off to the garage. I'm going to get some area cleaned up so that I can get to the shelves, get them all cleaned and prepped and ready to paint. I'm going to sweep them off before I lay them down. I know my husband marked these. I could not find where he marked them, so I'm just praying that I have them in the right direction, and I find out later that I do not. So I get to go back, clean them again, and then flip practically every single one over. Then we go back into the hole in the ground and start doing some more of the spray painting. I'm doing this a little bit at a time because I'm not wearing a mask. There's very little ventilation, so we do have fans going, but spray paint is just not fun to use anyway, and this is Kills. You really should be wearing at minimum like an N95 mask while doing this. But I did have a blower going. I had other fans going. We had the windows upstairs open, the windows in the basement open, and I do take multiple breaks to make sure I am not standing around this for too long of a time. Kills can be exceptionally dangerous, so if you are going to use it and you have not used it before, just know that you need extreme ventilation when using Kills. This would have been way more helpful had we had a spray gun, and it would have gone much faster. I do have one, but it doesn't like hook up to an air compressor, so I don't know how helpful my little tiny baby spray gun would have been. And so I'm just going to keep busting out the Kills, taking breaks, and painting more. I look so angry when I'm talking because it's speeding through so fast you can't see me laugh. My husband and I are actually joking around in the basement, and he's like, "Don't die in there," and I'm like, "I don't plan on it." So I'm going to keep rolling this on. It does take 2 coats of Kills for the concrete block. It just keeps soaking it up. There's nothing you can do about it. It's concrete. That's what it's going to do. So after the Kills, I go back in once that's dry, and then I put over a high gloss white paint so that if anything does spill in there, I am able to clean it off the walls. And I'm going over the floor. Everything is getting Kills. It's really gross in this place. So it's a over 100-year-old house. I did not expect it to be super clean. But we have it done. There it looks a lot whiter and lighter. It's not completely done. I still have another coat to go. And put the floor in and put the shelves back and get all the food back. And yes, we ignored where he put the foam. Alright, so on these shelves, if you notice, these are probably as old as the house. Or they are at minimum 40 years old. It took 4 coats of Kills and 1 coat of high gloss white paint to cover up all of the stains and make them actually look and feel clean. I am also praying beyond prayer that I am getting the correct sides and that none of them are going to have to be painted on the other side, because that will be 5 more coats of paint that I really do not want to do after this. Alright, this is me going in and putting the high gloss on that wall just to help seal it up and make it a little bit better, because I am going to see that wall. So I did want it to look a little bit better than it did. And then I go up and I touch up in areas where I knew I couldn't get with a roller brush or anything like that. And now we are going to lay the flooring. This is just peel and stick flooring that we've have in the rest and in another part of our house.
And this is the leftover, so it's super simple to put down. If something gets on it or it messes up, it's really easy to get up and re-stick down. Yes, this went over multiple days because I was just doing a little bit at a time as I had time to get it done. Oh, this piece is about to make me mad. Like that one upper corner did not want to have a piece that fit in it for anything. Did you see how long that took? And that was sped up to like a gabillion times speed, y'all. I don't know why, but it was not happy with me. At this point, I'm realizing I'm actually sitting on my basement floor, which, other than the big open part, I would not have normally done. But now it is clean enough that I feel like I could do that. And it is time to get the shelves back, and we are realizing there is one board that I painted the wrong side of. So we're deciding what to do, and then we just decided to say screw it and take it out, and then put our buckets there. I don't know. Yeah, I think they're just buckets. It's our flour, our sugar, our bulk items are going to go down there, so it's just easier to get it in and out without that shelf there anyway. So we're going to continue to do this. My husband's grabbing his drill so he can screw everything down and make sure it all fits in. So he will be in here in a hot second because I tend to strip screws like crazy. Yes, I do that thing. Oh, isn't he the best? And none of the screws got stripped like I would have done it, which is awesome. So thank you, babe. I love you. And it is finally time to start putting things back and getting them in order. This is my love language, y'all. I love having things organized and in places I can see them and easily get to them and understand why they are where they are. It makes me so freaking happy. Holy crap, look at all that space. And I can see it now. Just wait until you see what it is with the lights. That is the coolest part, that I will be able to see everything that is there, and everything will be ready for all of the canning projects we have coming up.
And one would think we are done. We are not. It is time to bring in the light of God, because I'm tired of dark pantry, hence everything being white, except for the floor, because concrete. But we have everything back in, we have a ton more space, and I know what we have now. Before canning season, the lights are on the way, they will go in when they get here, and it's clean. Is it perfect? No. Is it a basement? Yes. Am I happy about the cleanliness that it is now? Absolutely. Am I willing to come down here with no shoes on now? Yes. Am I willing to stand in here and actually talk? Yes. Was I willing to do these things before? Absolutely not. So, let's bring in the light of God, y'all. All right, y'all, it's time to bring in the light of God to the basement. I have just realized this is not a good look. I kind of look like I'm robbing my own house. But, let's go do this. Okay, yes, having everything white absolutely helped brighten it up in here. But, now that I have been blinded by these things a few times, we're going to put in some more light. And these are not the only ones that I have some more coming, and these just stick to the wall. And then there is a magnet where you can take it off, and they are rechargeable. So, I'm gonna turn that on. Oh, that's nice. That's real nice. So I can see all the things. These ones are brighter. I'm gonna blind myself. Whew. The dogs really went in. All right. Let me think about that for a hot second. I do have some of those, not string lights, but they're like strip lights that a lot of streamers use that I'm going to run around here as well and check those out. But I do like these. They are very bright. So they also are magnetic. My husband could get this. Oh, there it is. They're also magnetic, so you can just pop them off and they are rechargeable. So we're not using batteries or anything like that. Let me turn this guy on. Yeah, I mean, these give off a lot of freaking light. And that's just 75%. Oh, it's at 75%. Okay, so it tells me the charge. All right, awesome. Aw, you are sticky. Okay, that's very nice. I like being able to see where my hands are. Let me show you this. What I see without any light. What I see with light. What I see without any light. What I see with light. That is so much better. Oh my God, that's so much better. Okay, that's nice. That is awesome. I can see the things. This is fabulous. And because I'm weirdo, I'm just going to turn them all on. I just want to see how much light this gives off. Oof, that is nice. I will link these little babies down below in the description, y'all. I think they were like, for all of them, it was like 40 bucks on sale or something. But, totally worth it because Creepy Basement Pantry just got a billion times less creepy.
Thank you all for hanging out with me today and going through this pantry upgrade with me. I really do appreciate it. If you like these types of videos, please go ahead and hit that like button on the nose or cast a little spell on it would be perfectly fine. We're headed into spooky season. If you would possibly enjoy this channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Thank you all for being here, and I hope you have a blessed and absolutely magical week, y'all. Bye.